Voted Best Weathercaster of the Year, here is First Alert meteorologist Robb Ellis.
All right, check out the temperature map here and tell me where the front is. It's not too hard to pick out. You go from 70 in Atlanta, 63 in New Orleans, you hop over the front, 41 Nashville, 46 Jackson, 41 in Little Rock. All of this is trying to move our way, but the upper levels that are trying to push it here, trying to push this front forward, they're just very, very sluggish. And so it will take several days before this finally arrives into the Carolinas, and then it may take a couple of days before it actually moves on by once it does get here. It is bringing a lot of rain and, yes, even some snow back to the west, but I think it will dry up a good bit once it gets a little bit closer. We're not really expecting a lot of rain. At least the latest models indicate that it may not come with as much rain as what it's producing right now. There you see the clouds going overhead. We've seen that off and on throughout the day today. We've seen some sunshine in between the clouds. That helped to warm those temperatures up into the upper 70s. The south wind helped as well. It did not help those of you that were along Oak Island, let's say, the south-facing beaches, even right along the immediate coastline here for Pender and New Hanover County. Your temperatures have stayed much, much cooler. Let me show you some examples. 70s and 60s right now for Bladen, Columbus, and Robeson County here. 69 for Lumberton. Once you get along the coastline and you see 61 for Oak Island, 65 for Sunset Harbor, but 72 for Supply. So these locations with that south wind, you're getting a little bit of a breeze right off of the ocean. Ocean temperatures running about 54 degrees or so. That is not keeping you warm like the rest of the inland locations. There's 60 for Wrightsville Beach, but 66 for Ogden and the airport. And you pretty much see the same thing here. Sneads Ferry tops all around 60. Temperatures warm up as you go inland. Now tonight we will have a chance to cool down, but that will lead to a little patchy fog. Dew points running pretty high, near 60 or so. So in order for us to cool down to 54, we've got to wring out some of that moisture, and that's going to come in the form of a little bit of fog. Maybe some dew out there as well. 74 for tomorrow. One more very, very warm day, and then we slowly start to see the temperatures come down. Here's that front I was mentioning. Now, it will not arrive by Monday morning. I think we'll still have some sunshine for the early part of the day. Even into the afternoon, notice the front stays back to the west, and then it just kind of meanders and waves as it gets into the Carolinas here, not necessarily arriving for Tuesday. Craig, you like that little move I did? I'm doing the hula dance there for a second. Tuesday into the afternoon, it's still back to the west. I do think we'll get some rain, though, by late Tuesday night and maybe even into Wednesday as finally this begins to slide on by. Wednesday is the day we're going to put the rain chance on there, although we may have a couple of days of this as it moves on by. Again, very sluggish in the upper levels. That's why we've had this nice pattern and why we've had it for so long. 54 is what we're expecting for tonight. 74 for the afternoon. Mostly cloudy skies, continued warm. And then it almost feels like we're in Hawaii. We could do the little hula dance here. 74, 65. I'll hula away because eventually those numbers go back down to 50 degrees for your high temperature on Friday. And very quickly wanted to note, not only is the high temperature much, much cooler, but look at those overnight lows. And that's when it comes with a chance of rain as well. 34 and 32 there for your morning lows. So some very chilly air is going to come in and also some moisture. Everything I've looked at recently has said that it will not bring any frozen precipitation to southeastern North Carolina, but something to watch.
Yeah.
Eventually, looks like things are going to switch the other way. Much colder air is going to come in.
I was going to say 70s to snow. No, thank you.
I don't think that's going to happen, but we'll definitely get much colder.